is the opening day of turkey season, and I am headed out to the hunting property. It is 4:48 in the a.m. in Tennessee on April the 3rd, and we're gonna go sit in a blind and see if we can call in some longbeards. Now, I'm not totally opposed to getting up and out of the blind if we can't get them called in, but I thought we'd start with a relatively conservative approach and see what's going on with the toms. There's a ton of hens on this property, as I have previously stated in my other videos. If you haven't seen those, if you're new to the channel, please go check out. I have some turkey season prep videos that I just went over. But there is a huge flock of hens on this property, and one of my concerns is that it's going to be very, very difficult to call in toms. So we're going to try and do some very conservative calling. I have a blind set up. We're going to try not to spook them. I have some decoys that I'm going to set up. We're going to see if we can get them visually enticed. This is only my second year turkey hunting. I have never ever shot a longbeard before, so I'm excited to see what happens. Stay tuned. Thank you for coming along for the ride. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting like and subscribe if you like the hunting, fishing, outdoorsy lifestyle. We are all about it. I'm going to focus on driving here. I got about an hour and a half to go, and I will see you in the blind. Okay, y'all, I'm in the blind. I've got my decoys set up out in one of my shooting lanes. The two hens are kind of hard to see. They're a little bit further out of the way, but I want to make sure that the Jake is very visible to me. If we get a big tom coming in, he's going to go after the Jake. When he sees those two hens in a breeding position, he's going to be pissed off. So let me show you around a little bit with the GoPro. It's really kind of cramped in here because I brought so much stuff. But I'm ready for a long sit. Got mud on my phone already. It is 6:43, so the sun came up about 10-15 minutes ago. I did a barred owl call right before I got in the tent just to see if I could get any shot gobbles. Unfortunately, I did not hear anything, so there may not be any in the area. Once it gets a little bit brighter and a little bit warmer. By the way, guys, it's freezing. It's like April 3rd in Tennessee, and it's like 34 degrees out. I am gonna get some calls ready. Maybe do one or two more owl calls just to see if I can get some sort of gobble, just so I know what's in the vicinity. But otherwise, we're in for a long sit today. I'll do some calling once it gets closer to about 7:30, just to see if I can get anybody to answer, let them know that there's some hens over here, and we will see what happens. Thanks for sticking with me. Well, it's 8 o'clock right now. I haven't heard a single gobble today. Like I said earlier, this is a conservative hunt. I've been calling about every 20 to 30 minutes. The goal today is to sit till about 3 o'clock. It is 8:50. I think I'm going to start calling again soon, but I had to take care of a little wasp problem in the tent here. I'm very allergic to stinging insects, and I have my EpiPens in the truck. I'd rather just get rid of them and not have to worry about getting stung. I think I got them all. There was a little nest they were starting to build too, so there may be one here unaccounted for.
was pretty awesome. I definitely counted 6 at the most, maybe a 7th, but no Toms, no Jakes, not even one of the hens had a beard. In Tennessee, you are allowed 3 bearded birds a year. Only 1 per day, 3 for the year. Well, there's no lack of wildlife, that's for sure. Although, we could use a couple more squirrels on this property. Plenty of acorns, but so far it's really just turkeys and deer. 6 hens, and I thought I heard a really distant gobble, but it sounded like it was way off the property in the opposite direction that the hens came from. I was kind of hoping there would be a gobbler following right behind those hens. Day's not over yet, though. It's 12:40. Gonna hang out, like I said, probably till about 3. I might get out and do some walking around 2:30. Hit some locator calls. They're not gonna be heading back to their nesting area yet, but it'd be nice to find some gobblers, man. If you hadn't seen in recent videos, that's the blind. That mesh makes it really nice for concealment. I think the turkeys can probably see through it, but it's not horrible. It does mask you pretty well. So quite the eventful day. Actually saw 6 turkeys, sorry for the wind, and 2 does that came out right next to me from the woods. So let me show you my decoy setup really quick. So you can see this is one of my shooting lanes through the hay right there. This is where I was looking straight out. I could only see really this one hen in the morning, but then I was able to start see this one once the sun came up. And we had our Jake here. I wanted the Jake to be the first thing that they saw. In case it was a Tom, he could see, oh, there's viable hens over here. That's nice, moving in the wind like that. But be able to see, oh, there's competition. I'm gonna come take him out. It's kind of hard to see from the blind earlier, but those hens came right up through here. And they really got hung up right here. I think they were interested in the decoys. I don't know if they just didn't buy it, if they weren't sold or what, but they hung out right here for quite a while. They slowly made their way, kind of feeding through the hay, but eventually made their way right back up and around the point there. But it's exactly what I thought they would do. If you go back and watch a previous video, I kind of mapped out where I thought they would be coming from, and that's why I set the blind right here. And lo and behold, opening day, that is exactly what they did. I am pretty happy with that result. But I think next time I come out here, maybe I'll do a little bit more run and gun and see if I can find where they're roosting and set up there. Turkey hunting, man. Still haven't gotten the hang of it, but I think today was very, very promising. I'm gonna keep at it. Appreciate your encouragement. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I appreciate you coming along on my adventures with me. That's all I got for you guys right now. Again, thank you, and have a wonderful week.